Hello everyone, I'm Mewtwo and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I forgot to hit record. Hello Zeros, how are you all doing today? I'm going to be playing some event missions, as I always do with these games, because I can't ever keep up. So we're going to do the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities. It's the longest thing ever. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh no. Just do it. Just do what the— oh no, don't do this to me. Controller! No! The controller was working 5 seconds ago. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I guess that's it. Alright. Teleport. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Fancy a coffee?
Oh, just sliced her in half.
Hey, it's you! I
Two.
didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you?
Great to hear. Since the Stellaron crisis subsided, Bellabog's been feeling a little more cheerful. We're really grateful for your assistance. And yes, things are going well for me too. Thanks for asking. You spent so much time in Bellabog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right? This is Bellabog's History and Culture Museum, built more than 600 years ago. Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation. Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum should be open to the public again soon. It's just...
Oh, okay. Is this just what? You ran into trouble?
We encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out.
Lurk away.
Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this. Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around. If you have time, that is. Great.
Sounds nice.
What are we waiting for? Welcome to Bellabog's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation, the interior looks brand new. However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public. The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today. Past the reception hall, you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Bellabog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand. Here, this is the issue we're trying to deal with.
There's a thief on the prowl?
Wow, you're quick. Yes, this exhibit was stolen just recently. It was one of the oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection, the meteor fragment. It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land. Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still, it's no exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
Do you know who the thief is?
Not yet. And that's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen, but we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
Any leads?
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to start a whole investigation from scratch. The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night. Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel. So, would you like to help solve this case?
Let's meet at the Great Mine and go from there.
Sounds promising. I'll meet you in the underworld then.
I want to check out this museum. An antique herbarium bottle with an unexpectedly vibrant bouquet. You surmise the bouquet was newly placed inside. The only antique is the bottle. An oil painting depicting the streets of Boulder Town. The dim, empty street of the place lacks the unique hospitality of the underworld settlements. A work of photography that captures the never-winter warmth of the workshop. You've already seen it so many times, to you the return to the workshop is as simple as going to the Fragmentum. A work of photography that captures the interior of Boulder Town's Fight Club. When empty, Fight Club has a different ambience to it, but has it ever been empty? An oil painting depicting the administrative district in its full majesty. The administrative district depicting in the painting is much larger than you remember. Maybe it's because there's many places off limits to you. It's like something out of Genshin Impact right here. A piece of geomirror ore. Looks to be very high in quality. The mineral is the source that fuels the entire Bell Box operation, as well as the crystallization of blood, sweat, and tears of thousands of workers, including you. A complicated machinery component, the intermeshing system of gears transmit powers to sustain the city's functions. Even a huge machine is driven by the tiny components with it which is made, just like Belobog and her citizens. A work of photography that captures a corner of the ancient ruins built by the architects. The engine of creation and ice sculpture of a Void Ranger, eternally frozen, may have been consoled by the fact that there are only two entities photographed. A work of photography that captures the shop front of Eversummer Florist in the overworld. This picture gives you an illusion that this room really did house the summertime in the Everwinter city. Okay. This is pretty standard stuff. Work of photography that captures the Supreme Guardian's office in Cliffpath Fort. You don't see the busy figure of the lady in the picture. She must be toying herself with the place right now to lead the city in a better future. Or she's crazy, ultimately dead because I killed her, but okay. Oh, this means a new one. I'll kill her too later, but anyway. A work of photography that captures the interest view of the Boulder Town's Fight Club. Oh. I wonder how many shield one has to pay to the bouncer to evacuate the audience and photograph the empty Fight Club. What's this? Oh, another case from 400 years ago. It contained other artifacts when it was unearthed. You don't see anything inside the leather case. The curator probably placed it in the other display cases to bolster their number of collections. Is that a bedroll? Really? A military bedroll used 700 years ago against the Antimatter Legion. It was the most reliable bed for the Silvermane guards in the past. A typical pre-eternal freeze production. After all, with the current weather, such thin bedrolls no longer serve a purpose. Captures the fallen citadel that has become part of the Fragmentum. This piece of work is chilling, exactly what the dreary, strange space evokes. Captures a corner of the Bogian underworld. The underworld's peace seems to diverge from the memory to Boulder Town. Does the day and night cycle also exist in the underground? It's kind of lantern. An antique oil lamp from the old world. Before interplanetary knowledge descended down to Urelo 6, it was the most common tool for lighting. In the past, people depended on them to shed light in the darkness. Later on, technology of an extraterrestrial nature helped to chase away the long nights, but also cost them a lot. Is it Doge? A horse? It used to be a mundane handicraft project, but is now one of the more important pieces in the museum. Maybe in those years it was only a piece of junk, but with time, even junk becomes treasure. They really are struggling to fill in the slots in this place. An armorelli sphere made with brass, classy and elegant. You seem to recall seeing an identical ornament in the Supreme Guardian's office, but which one is the replica? A bulky and rugged operating lever base can be used to drive many mechanical constructs, and many of which you use mainly on elevators and minecart tracks. If you wonder if the Belabokian engineers have given up on thinking. Scale model, the most common form of public transport in Belobog. They can be seen all over the streets, making ding-dong sounds as they pass by. Belobogians still love the traditional and trustworthy form of transportation, even though its trustworthiness can waver during rush hours. Okay, it's really riveting stuff. That seems to be it, unless this is something. Nope. Oh, this thing looks like a radio or something. A jewelry box, no. Main. 2080 AF. Its delicate nature cannot be concealed by its age. It used to be a receptacle of beautiful accessories, but is now only a receptacle of lost time. These things kind of remind me of, I used to play, when I played a lot of Mega Man Legends, there's like a museum in that game where you can, like, donate stuff. You can actually see it be added and you can, like, look at it and check it out. Hello, Boris. Oops. Hey, who are you? This is the restoration room of the museum. Nothing here on display. Pella sent me to help. Miss Pella sent you to help? Oh, now I remember. Haha, my forgetfulness. Pleased to meet you. I'm the museum's artifact restorer, Boris. So sorry for not recognizing you earlier. I'm heading off then. Take care. Enjoy your exhibition. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Let's do this. I think I fucked around enough. This place. That's just some sort of... Wait. Oh, okay. It makes a sound regardless. Is there like a secret chest in here? Hey, how are you? Welcome to the Bellabog History and Culture Museum, young man. Is there anything an old man like me can help you with? I'm here solely to talk with older people. Ha, what a unique hobby. However, this is a museum after all. Since you're here, might as well have a tool. Head out and turn right. The exposition hall is past the reception counter. If you have any questions along your door, if you have any feedback or questions, welcome to talk to me. I am Uldan, former dean of the Bellabog College of Art, and now the curator of this museum. Pleased to meet you. I'm just gonna flip through this. No, there's no point. This is nonsense. Alright, let's leave. Okay. Let's go to the mines. What's that, vending machine? Oh, nice little resting area. Okay. Go to the Great Mine. Goodbye, Sai.
The conditions here are so rudimentary. I wonder how long those people have been living here. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel. I think her name was... Sweta? Yes, that's right. Let's go pay her a visit.
Yeah. I didn't realize there was drops for this game.
Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time, but not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
Do you know who might be behind the museum thefts?
Not for certain, but I've heard some rumors that might be of interest to you.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, with without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case.
Yeah, like, I think Honkai and Genshin are the only two games that play that have drops, which is unfortunate because I wish that was more of a thing, but what can you do?
Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna talk to these children. Hello, Daddy bought me a new something.
My daddy made a lot of money this month. He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld. Clothes schmoes. My daddy bought me a super rare present. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently. If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Yeah, bye. Hey, MiHoYo, get on it with that PS5 release, please. I would love it. Don't keep saying it until it happens. Oh, wait, what the ass? Let this wait. Huh? I can't find anybody in this area. I don't see anybody here. Wait. Oh, this thing. Discover a suspicious poster. Perhaps it has something to do with the museum theft case? Recruiting temporary porters, mechanics, and security. Flexible hours, excellent pay. If interested, please get in touch. Content after please get in touch has been crudely scribbled over. There's more here than meets the eye. Yeah, you could have simply ripped the poster down, but why spare the effort? Maybe the organization behind this wanted people to know of their existence without giving away too much of the wildfire or the guards. Let's keep looking. Right. Hello, guys.
Beep, beep,
What are these two doing sneaking around?
beep, beep, alert, alert, nosy person spotted, nosy person spotted, beep, beep, protect the goods, protect the goods.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I
I'm no exception. Hello, Acoustica. Battle's over.
one step closer to the stars.
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about, I'll check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Oops. Oops.
Oh good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
No! All 3 of the rumors Sweta mentioned are true.
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in the stealing after all. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something. Hey, we've got some news.
Boop, 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 boop. I got a new message. Sir Yutu and Miss Pela, we found the lost meteor fragment. Really? Where is it? For real? Totes. It's a room in the Goth Grand Hotel. Looks like they've got some. Looks like some forgetful thief left the most important loot here. We've got the area in control. Now we're waiting for you two to come and check the stolen artifact. We'll come immediately. Don't make a big fuss, and don't alert the other guests. Got it, Miss Pela.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly. Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Get it.
I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
It's a trap. To kill us because we're too close to the truth.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Sorry, I like to shoot everybody and everything before I talk to them. It's a case in here. I'm sure there's not a gas inside.
This must be the box. Let's open it.
Where's the people? Alright, this is a bad idea.
Let's see.
It's a stone.
Color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic.
This investigation was a little too easy.
To be honest, I feel the same way. In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news. As for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
It belongs in a museum. Alright, let's go to the museum with the fragment back. The totally real and not fake
Another
fragment.
busy day ahead of us.
Welcome to the Belbog History and Culture Museum. Miss Pela has notified me that you can enter free of charge. Would you like to enter? Yes. Alright, please follow me. That's her voice. 100%.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. Thanks for your help. The meteor fragment. It's so majestic.
Guess. Oops.
The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of stone could fetch a mountain of cash. The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time? I promise you it won't be a boring job.
This is the meta answer. They didn't even give me the option to refuse.
What does that mean? Well, you didn't say no, so I'll count that as a yes.
God damn.
Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
Hello, Eris.
Allow me to introduce you two. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Belobog from the Express. I'm sure you've heard his name many times already.
That's not what was on that dialogue.
Yes, I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
Nice. You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. What a nice compliment.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Belobog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history. Eris, starting today, he is going to be our museum manager. Please keep him updated on matters relating to the opening and operation of the exhibits.
My pleasure, Miss Payla. Leave it to me. I'll keep our manager up to speed on every detail. Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows?
Oh god. No! You bet I would.
That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Ready to flex your managing expertise? Let's get down to business. To revitalize the museum to its former prestige and glory, we must keep obtaining a Revita score from operations. Press here to enter the management gameplay. Okay. Uh-oh. The museum's revitalization stage and obtaining Revita score are shown here. Wait, where? Okay. Management benefits are influenced by 3 parameters. The higher the museum is ranked, the more benefits it will bring in. Okay. Managing museum systems must be appointed. Okay. You can trust Paylo with managing the general hall. Oh, this is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Save settings. Start managing. Wow, this staff here is so nice. They deserve a gold star. Yay! Okay, next business day. What the fuck? This is like high speed museum simulator. Exhibition area leveled up. Increased level exhibition area will improve benefits from operating the museum, but will also set the objectives higher. Select an exhibition area covering. Boop boop. Level up. Yay. Okay. Point more assistance to reach operational objectives. Hire assistants. The assistant can help you reach operational objective. Hire them. Elaine. Spend 50 from the development fund to hire an assistant. Yes. Yay. Okay. Alright. Sign. Woo. Alright. Confirm. Start management. Yeah. Heard through the grapevine that the museum manager is quite the eye candy. Next business day. New potential assistants can be recruited. Keep leveling up the exposition area. Increase exposition area levels to get more benefits. Whoop whoop. Level up. It's just guiding me through the whole thing. Spend funds to invest in the exposition area to resist in reaching operational objectives. Okay. Boop. Boop. Oh, I see you did one time. Boop, boop. It's not quite what I needed, but that'll fulfill that. That'll fulfill that. Oh no, I can't do it. Sure. Hire more assistants. Okay. Boop, boop. I need. Yeah, no, that was kind of balanced. Yeah, so that one. Yes. Serval's enigmatic fan. All right. Boop. Confirm. Start management. The tour guides were so great. Bless their hearts. Yay! Business day 4. Extra operational objectives can bring bountiful rewards. Try your best to reach them. Upgrade General Hall Exterior to 5 and complete 1 round of management. Okay. General Hall Exterior to level 5. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's this place. Okay. Whoop. Confirm. Let's see. I should have enough to get both of these. Okay. Sorry, management. Exposition descriptions are so detailed, I could spend a whole day there and still not finish. Next business day. Okay. Alright. I can't even upgrade it, but it's still all fulfilled, so... Do it again. I don't even know how... The exhibit was a blast. The kids were all over it. Now I should have enough. Alright. Level 5. So is there new, equipment? 4083. Hmm. Don't know if I can do this. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, that's just two. Okay. Guess we're replacing her. Oh, alright. Start management. Wait, what's this? Hold on. Oh, the rewards for doing all this crap. Alright, start management. Oh, there it is. No vending machines? Oh, so no food or drinks allowed inside? Hey, we get Julian. Woo! Days of area. Perfect S condition. Complete 3 rounds management. Okay. Let's see our new recruiting staff, you know. Everyone is so polite and engaged. Lovely. This is weird. I don't know, it's kind of engaging though, I like it. It's like instant gratification management game. I can't level up, so I'll just start again. Look at all those thumbs ups I'm getting. Yes. Poorly managed. Dramatic improvements. Payla seems to be looking for you in the general hall. Oh, I guess we're stopping that for now. Oh, it's no longer voiced. No. Me too. Eris told me you managed the museum so well that it was as though you had done it for years. I'm impressed. Previously, we planned to only open to the external area of the general hall to manage the costs. Now that we're doing so well, I think it's time we open the internal area to the public. Let's do it, Manager U2. I hope the museum will be revived steadily with your help. Go ahead and talk to Eris. She will tell you how to manage multiple exposition areas simultaneously. Keep up the good work. Yay. Oh god, I need 15k? That's a lot of Ks, man. Alright. Let's begin again. So now we have 2 areas. Don't freak out on me, okay? Alright. New exposition area open. Don't forget to set an assistant there. Okay. Set my old assistants there, I guess. Let's do a lane. Okay, definitely need more of the middle stuff than yeah. Boom. There we go. Confirm. Oops. Oh well, shit. new clues. Complete exhibit collection oil painting part 1 to obtain exhibit oil painting with a distant view of Belobog. Obtain exhibits to complete this mission. Let's do it. Oops. I just shot that kid in the head. He is crazy, dude. Oh, hi there. You're here to collect Belobog landscape paintings, right? As you can see, 3 exhibits of the same category are still missing in the general hall. They are all made by the great painter Rabini. A graduate of the Belobog College of Art, he is currently the icon of the nomadic school and the pinnacle of the city's art scene. Although he has promised to submit his commissions on time, I know him too well. He must have procrastinated till the last minute. I bet he's working flat out somewhere right now to complete his work. So I gotta pay him a visit in his studio to chase him out? No, I'm sure he won't be there. He hates doing his work in isolation. If possible, he'll definitely paint outdoors. Let me check which paintings are still missing. Got it. Looks like I'll have to task you with a trip to the outlying snow plains. If everything goes as planned, he should be over there. What if things don't go as planned? Then I'll go visit the studio myself. If nobody's there, all we can do is pray that he's safe and well. Oh yeah, take this. We've agreed to settle things in cash, and here's the money. If he's done the painting, then you can hand this over to him immediately. But this dude's got a quirky temper. If he insists on it not taking the payment, don't waste your time. Just keep it as a delivery fee for yourself. Okay. Yeah, we'll go there. Hello, Rabini. The melody of your footsteps echoes in the silent snowdrift. Just like a drifting snow phantom, you've come in the dead of winter. And so, you are? I'm Yutu. Yutu, what a delightful name. Nice to meet you. Have we met somewhere before? Oh, forget it. It's not important. My name's Rabini, and I'm currently absorbed in creating an exhibit for the Belobog History and Culture Museum. So then, Sir Yutu, what can I humbly do for you? Olden sent me the mess. I kind of talk art with you. Heavens, that's unbelievable. Someone's coming all the way out to the city ice frostscape just to talk art with me. What great timing. I've just finished with this landscape piece, a vista overlooking Belobog, and I'm gonna call it Ray of Dawn. It's finished, but I can't help but feel like it's missing something somewhere. Seeing as you're someone who understands art, could you give this a once-over? What do you think of this painting? Flat of the painting. You compare this perfect picture to Celestial Motion, filling every sentence with gushing praise for the great painter, despite your doubt that he understands that what Celestial Motion in fact means. Thanks for the compliment, but that was the answer I was looking for. Let's finish this. I could tell already that Old Man Ildon got you to chase up his commission. He's also the one who taught you talk like this, right? In that case, I will keep things transactional. He should didn't forget the feed, did he? Ugh. Alright. All good. This is the right price. You can take this Ray of Dawn. By the way, send a message to Ildon for me. We are just procrastinating art for a reason, and it cannot be rushed. So quit bugging me about it. Rabini storms off enraged. Well then, Master Painter really is eccentric. Okay then.
Another busy day ahead of us?
Hey, welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Is there anything I know here you'd like me to help you with? I got Ray done. You work pretty fast. Let me have a look-see. Ray of Dawn. Very nice. It's a great name. Good work, you two. I know just where to hang it. Boop. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Sweet. Yay! The key to revitalizing the museum lies in finding lost exhibits. Continue operations to keep finding clues. Exhibits can bring extra benefits and special boosts. Okay. Let's continue our management days. God, how many more are these? How long is this? Oh god, I'm gonna be doing this for like hours, aren't I? Day 635. This is stream hour 27. I'm still doing this event. I fear I may go insane. Alright, so can you see? Okay. So you can see what you need before you level up. So it's like, okay, I need 30 more of this, so... Is there any, people? Nope. I don't know. I should be able to do that. The spell in the museum is great. What brand of scent are they using? Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong people. Okay. Stitch Layla. Put Peek in. Ugh. Damn, it's so close. Wait. There's not like a combination I could do that got like Oh, it's not like I'm just gonna make sure I get all this correct here. So Peak. And then also fan. Then we could do like that one. It's still really low on that. There we go. Then just slap a upgrade to that. Boom. Alright. Alright. Very interesting stuff. Miss Iris has such a sweet voice. Ba-ba-da-ba. Lost exhibit clue obtained. I can now obtain the cannon. Let's do it. Just in the nick of time, you two. I've just gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this treasure map. This would be great. This would all be great for General Hall, but they are scattered all over the Bellabog now, and I'm afraid there's no way an old timer like me can get to them all. It would be great if you can fetch for me the backwater past this cannon. I've written this approximate location in the back of the treasure map. I have to trouble you with another trip. You two. Okay. You got it. Let's go. Whoop whoop. I found the cannon. Blink. It should be the item in the treasure map. I'll bring it back. I'll just bring this cannon. You brought the exhibit back to the Bellabog History and Culture Museum. I'll just lift this, like, I don't know, 700-pound object and just bring it back. Easy. That was much easier than the other one. Welcome to the Bellabog History and Culture Museum. Is there anything else in... Oh, that little... Alrighty, let me have a look-see. That's great. That's the one. It's still in good condition. Just a quick fix and it'll be ready for exhibition. Soon enough, this will be have the pride of place at General Hall. Well done, you two. I'm slowly losing my ability to speak words. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. So this piece can now be put on display. Sweetness. Genuine article. Silver Main Guards Cannon. Can I actually look at these? Yeah, I can. Silver Main Guards Cannon. This weapon might be a little outdated, but its firepower is enough to defend the peace in Bellabog. You may not have realized it, but in your short journey as a wanted person, its muzzle is frequently pointed at you. Well then. Ray of Dawn by Rabini, a paragon of the nomadism movement, depicts the Bellabog basking in the morning sun. You can only see snow from the snow curtain, but the artist saw a ray of hope beyond it. This must be why they managed to become an artist. Alright. Let's begin more nonsense. Upgrade General Hall exterior to level 8 and complete one round of management. You got it. Ugh. I don't have the shit for this. Perfect. Alright, now it's gonna get some ones. A grand museum that is truly worthy of Bellabog's whatever the fuck she just said. Random event! Potential assistance found. New suitable volunteer guide identified. Complete submissions to recruit the assistant serval. Recruit more volunteer guides to provide a better tool experience for the visitors. Okay. Guess I'll go find serval now. Yeah, she would know how to tour a lot of the electronics, I guess. And she makes most of it in this place. Hey, isn't it Sutu? Hey, it isn't. Isn't this Sutu? How can I help you? Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? What a coincidence. You came asking about this. You came asking about this right after Pella left. She passed me an application form and asked me to fill it out. Submit it to the museum reception desk and wait for the call for an interview. I'm still on the fence now. Apply now. You get paid daily and there are 3 square meals in the house. Well then, the application doesn't sound like too much trouble now. Still, Pella's right. Everyone in the city knows we are friends. We'll get flack if we don't go through the normal process. You're here in the right time. Could you take a look at my resume to see if it needs any modifications? Sure, leave it to me. I know I can always count on you. I'll trust my resume to you then. I don't remember her voice, so... Bellabog History and Culture Museum Volunteer Guide application form. Name Serval Landau, something something AF. Graduated with PhD in Geomera Energy Engineering from the Engineering Department in the Bellabog Cadet School. Started work in the Silvermane Guards Technology Division and reached significant breakthrough as lead researcher on a specific project. Left the Technology Division at the same year and started running the Everwinter workshop and performing as a rock and roll singer till now. Special skills. Research and performance in prehistoric Bellabog music. Design and control engineering of geomeric energy-based electrical integration systems and information engineering. Mechanical design, manufacturing, and automation, weapon systems, and weapon launch engineering. Design, manufacturing, information engineering, automation, hardware, and control systems. Navigation, guidance, control technology, ammunition engineering, and explosive technology, cryptography, and emergency equipment technology and engineering, etc. Jesus Christ. Resume is overflowing with nonsense. Which part of the resume do you think can be improved? It looks surprisingly formal. It's not like something I would write, isn't it? To be honest, back when I was doing research in the technology division, I spent 60% of my time dealing with all the messy forms coming from Kleepoth Fort. To the point where now, whenever I see a form header that says Bellabog, Silvermane Guards, or Kleepoth Fort, my hand just starts moving on its own and I can't write anything else. But then again, this is the preferred style in the Kleepoth Fort, so it should be fine. Or do you think I should let my loose a little? You should let loose. Well, what do you think I should write? Oh, I get to... What? You may make changes to the name. I'll give it another thought. Since you want me to be myself, I'll do it. Write this. Bellabog's one and only rock and roll superstar and mechanical genius, Serval Landau. How does that sound? Sounds cool to me. Let's use that. I knew it. Let's do it. You may make changes to personal experience. My personal experience? Actually, I can't think of anything else I can include in this column. I have an idea. I'll write about how I helped you guys solve the Stellaron crisis. Write this. Assisted wanted outsiders in escaping the pursuit of Silvermane Guards multiple times and successfully defeated the Silvermane officers and captained the Stellaron crisis. What do you think? Sounds cool. Skills and expertise. I think my list looks too much like a long-winded menu that it can't catch the eye of the reviewer quickly. Let's shorten. I'm good at everything other than making money. What do you think? Concise and to the point. Yeah, let's use that. That is a red pack on the back. Let's do it. Alright, there, it's perfect. Glad to hear that. Your words give me confidence. I'll submit this resume in a bit. Come on, let's go to the museum. It's, I don't know. I just picked all the options. I want to look at it now. It looks like garbage. What if I fail this? Like, she doesn't get recruited because I chose all those options. I just wanted to see it, so... Oh well. Hello there. May I hand in my volunteer guide application form to you? Hello, Miss Silver. I'll pass your resume on to Miss Paler right away. So soon? Uh-oh. What's the sighing? Nothing. Please follow me to the rest area. Seems like time for me to go. Not so fast. You're coming with us. We need you to be assistant assessor for the interview. There's no escaping it after all. But of course, we'll still have to go through the necessary steps. Besides, I'm really interested in what's on your resume. Please get ready for the interview, Serval. As for you two, you may get on with your things first. We'll be waiting for you. Okay. And now you're back, you two. We can begin the interview now. Let's begin. Very well. Please get ready, Miss Serval. The interview is about to begin. This is so formal. Well, Miss Serval? Wait, let me ask you two something first. Did you provide any help to Miss Serval completing this resume? Absolutely. Oh, no. This is terrible. I don't know if I should lie or not. Absolutely not. I see this is Serval's style. How interesting. I'm surprised to see Pela get this serious. Oh, sorry. Please be quiet. You aren't just putting your serious face on, are you? Alright, Mr. Serval, let's go to the next question. Could you tell me more about your complicated name, Bellabog's one and only rock and roll superstar and mechanical genius Serval Landau? As far as I know, that's not your real name. About that. I should probably ask this on purpose. How should I reply, Itsu? Just say whatever's on your mind. You? This name. No. This title. Don't you think it's very rock and roll? Yeah! I see. Well, let's move on to the next question. I've never seen Payla look so intimidating. What's your personal experience? I can see that you have assisted wanted outsiders in escaping the pursuit of the Silvermane guards multiple times, successfully defeated the Silvermane officers, and captured the Stellaron crisis. That's a remarkable achievement. Do you mind describing the story in detail? Since you're so interested, just tell her. You have a point. So this is what happened at that time. Sarah will describe what happened back there in detail. Wow, I didn't actually expect you to recount the whole story. For skills and expertise, you say you are good at everything except making money. How concise and to the point? For your information, Mrs. Frau, we're running the museum like a business. What should we do if your inability leads to mismanagement of the museum? Well, did you see that? She laughed, didn't she? Just say you compensate for the loss. What else can you do? We say that because it isn't your money. Miss Payla, this is what I think about this issue. If this mismanagement is a result of the individual mistake, I'll bear the loss and even pay a compensation. That's quite admirable. Well, let's call it a day. I'll announce the result now. Congratulations, Serval, it's a pass. By the way, I must apologize for being such a bully just now. I knew it. You didn't set up the whole interview as a prank to make fun of me. Oh, I knew it. You didn't set up this whole interview as a prank to make fun of me, did you? You're overthinking this. The hiring process is requested by the curator and I'm merely doing my job. But anyway, I hope you, as a rock star, can ignite everyone's passion to visit the museum. You too, thank you for what you have done to revitalize the museum. Yay, everything worked out. Woohoo! I wonder if you can actually fail that. Alright. Let's continue the nonsense, I guess. Okay, I should be able to upgrade this now safely. Yes. There we go. Alright. There's Serval. She's really good at that particular skill. Okay. Okay. Alright. I still can't upgrade it anyway. But let me see what I need for it. Oh my god, the visitor appeal is awful. Okay, so I actually don't need as much educational values as I think. No, fuck. Alright, okay. Okay. So, alright, it's visitor appeal, that's it. I really can't up the visitor appeal any more than this. Unless I replace Serval. Uh... Oh, right. Yeah, fine. Alright. Just start. We'll just have to earn some moons. Shame, it's only like 9. I just have to do a straight up upgrade. There's no way I'm going to do it otherwise. Alright, now it's ready. But I just gotta earn one more day, so. Alright. Boom, boom. Go. Start worrying about this stuff now. I got new people actually. Yeah, I should keep both these guys. Let's see here. So it needs a lot more tour duration. Visitor appeal. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. Mechanism Energy Hub. Let's go do it. Just in the nick of time, you two. I've just gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this old photo. These would all be great for the general hall, but they scattered all over Battlebog now, and I'm afraid there's no way in old time like me can get to them all. It'd be great if you can fetch for me the robot settlement in this energy hub. I've written its approximate location on the back of the photo. I've told you with another tip to you two. Alright? Let's go grab it. I mean, it's that huge fucking thing right there. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's fine.
Stay the course.
You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken.
To the cloud. Bullets from the bow. I'm glad we're all out safely.
This should be an item in the photo. I'll bring it back. Brought the exhibit back to Bellabog history. I like how the things I get are like so massive. I don't even know how it's feasible to carry these things back. Unless I can like compress it into like a capsule type technology. I don't know. Alrighty, let me have a look-see. That's great. That's the one. It's still in good condition. Just a quick fix and it'll be ready for exposition. Soon enough, this will have the pride of the place in General Hall. Well done, you two. Up, up. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Alright. Scale model of the mechanism energy hub located in the Silver Main Guard restricted zone and the old fort. A mechanical iron ball with the many connective ports, formerly called a mechanism energy hub, it can convert geomera veins into energy required for all kinds of devices. Your curiosity is piqued. Why is the inside of such an important machine filled with circuits that even a layperson like you can fix? Alright. I told him. Okay. Did that already. Just gotta... I could upgrade, but I don't think I have stuff yet for it. Yep. Okay. Antique radio. Actually, is a radio. Oh. You again, you two. You're just in time. The museum workshop has just received a batch of artifacts that need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over to Boris. Talk to Boris. It's his area of expertise, and he'll fill you in with exactly what needs to be done. Okay. Hey, why'd you come back to the restoration room? Are you looking to have a chat with me? Ah, I was just wondering when you'd be in. Come on then, let's get to it. Okay. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay.
Hardly a concern.
Not too bad. Thanks to you, this batch of relics has been restored ahead of schedule. I want to touch base with Uldon about exhibiting them. Don't forget to come back to the exposition hall when you have to get a chance to check out the fruits of your labor. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yay. Genuine article. Geomera radio from about 700 years ago. Oh. Shit. I skipped that. Well, the creator has something to tell you about regarding that. Okay. An antique radio, one of the relics that survived the Antimatter Legion's invasion 700 years ago. In those dark times, it was this tiny machine that tied each and every heart to the city together. Okay. As you can see, the revival plan of the Battlebox History and Culture Museum has been going well so far. With your help, the setup of the General Hall's main exposition area is close to completion and can soon be open to the public. Wow, this is amazing! This has been my first time visiting Museum of Battlebog. This is the fruit of your effort. As the curator of this museum, I must express my gratitude to you personally. Here's the reward you deserve. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Sting. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. I should able to do this. Let's see if I can get the right people for this. Alright, How much does it do? That is one of the cheaper ones to upgrade, so... Oh, so close! No! May not need a little child. Oopsies. It's not what I meant to do. Fuck. Okay. Perfect. Alright, there we go. I got it. Dun, dun, dun. The last time I visited, I was just a wee little one. Dramatic improvement to flourishing growth. Lead mission opportunity makes the thief. Part 2.
Good to see you! The General Hall has been receiving a lot of visitors lately. The yearning for history and art has reawakened in the hearts of Belabagians, thanks to your superb management. You know, I never guessed you'd become a pro at this job. I only wanted you to experience the fun of working here. So I'm curious, how do you like being the museum manager?
Love it. Loads of fun.
I know, right? And it really gives you a sense of accomplishment. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. There's been a new development in the museum theft case. First, I need to show you something. Here, this way. After the General Hall opened to the public, the Silvermane Guards and Wildfire did a follow-up investigation in the underworld. Progress was really slow, but they managed to hunt down some new clues. If the next stage of the investigation is successful, we should be able to open up the Industrial Hall to the public. And here we are. The item that's supposed to be in this exhibit is a modern sculpture called Gears and Wisdom. It's a little hard to describe. Sort of abstract. It's made of gears and mechanical parts, and it's about the same height and weight as the average person. Basically, it's too heavy for someone to just pick up and run off with. As you can see, this sculpture was placed at the entrance hall of the Industrial Hall because it symbolizes the industrial spirit that Belabagians have lived, breathed, and produced for centuries. Without it, the Industrial Hall loses its soul. We have to retrieve the sculpture before we can open to the public.
Where should we look?
It seems we'll have to make another visit to the underworld. It took nearly 20 years from design to completion to make Gears and Wisdom. We can't let all that painstaking work and talent go to waste. We have to get it back. I received some intel just earlier today. Someone said they found clues related to a gang of thieves in the underworld's robot settlement. I don't know if they'll lead us to the sculpture, but it's worth a try. We can head over to the robot settlement as soon as you're ready.
Time to go get that sculpture.
Let's head out then. There's quite the crowd here today. Where do we start?
Clara!
Huh? Ah, you mean the little girl in red? I remember her. I saw her in the overworld at Lady Bronya's succession ceremony. I don't know if she can give us any leads, but it's always good to say hi to a friend. Basic courtesy, right?
What's Julian doing here? Oh, it's Eric. Who are you looking for? Looking for a lady. She's in Silvermane Guard. Have you seen someone like that? Huh? Didn't we meet in Rivertown earlier? How wonderful. I was looking for you. Huh? Is that the guard lady with you? You're talking about Bronya? Her name is Bronya. Now I remember. Can you tell me where she is? I'll have to talk with her. Let me know when I see her. Thank you. Okay.
Ah, it's Big Brother and Miss Pelagia Sergeyevna. You remember my full name? This kid is really something. Nice to meet you, Clara. What brings you to the robot settlement?
Well, something strange happened in the settlement recently. I'm asking the grown-ups who live nearby if they know anything about it.
Something strange? Can you share any details?
Well, recently, a lot of the little robots in the settlement started behaving strangely. It's like they malfunctioned suddenly, all at the same time. They started roaming around, breaking into people's tents, destroying their belongings. It was a real headache for the people living here.
What does Farok say?
Mr. Svarog scanned the robots for irregularities, but the results all came back normal. So, I don't think it's a hardware issue.
So they're malfunctioning collectively.
Sounds like they could use our help.
You're right. Since we're already here, Clara, we'll help you investigate what's going on with the robots.
Really? But don't you and Miss Pela have something important to do?
It'll be fine. We have other people in the underworld working on the investigation, too. Besides, we don't have any clues yet, so we may as well do something useful.
Thanks a lot. I was worried about handling the robots on my own, but with your help, it should be easy.
The duty of the Silvermane Guards is to serve the people. So where can we find these robots? Clara, can you lead the way?
Of course. Just follow me. Look, over there. There's definitely something wrong with that robot.
Looks normal enough on the surface. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, okay.
To the clock. Barely felt it.
What's in your prescription?
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Gale force. To the clock. You won't get away.
So aggressive. Are all the robots in the settlement like this?
No, it must be malfunctioning. Sorry, little robot, but it looks like you're sick. I'm gonna take off your shell and give you a checkup.
Clara opened up the robot's casing and conducted an inspection.
Look,
This component doesn't seem like it belongs here.
Claire, can I take a look?
Oh, of course.
There's no mistaking it. This component was taken from Gears and Wisdom.
Wow, what a coincidence.
I can't believe my own eyes either.
Oh my god!
But I know that sculpture inside and out.
Hello, everybody!
No wonder Wildfire and the Silvermane Guards were never able to find Gears and Wisdom. Keeping such a conspicuous piece of art around wouldn't go unnoticed. The thieves must have disassembled it and hidden the parts inside the robots.
How is everybody? Welcome to my stream where we watch people talk all the time. Hello, Fel. Hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming, by the way?
But the best laid plans of snow, mice, and men often go awry. They didn't realize the parts would interfere with the robots' systems and cause them to run amok. Now we just need to find all the malfunctioning robots and retrieve the sculpture pieces one by one.
Two birds with one stone.
I never imagined this would help you solve the case. That's great.
Let's get to work then. We're going to get all the stolen pieces back.
Oh, you did? How you liking it? I think it's pretty good. Oh, that's cool. What all games did you play?
The grown-ups said that the spot where the malfunctioning robots appeared is in this direction. Let's go look over there, big brother.
Oh, this way. Anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Stay the course. Gale force. Boom. From the blue.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Spirit never.
You won't get away.
Yeah, I actually have not
The
spent.
robots in this area should all be back to normal now.
We also got some parts of the sculpture back. It's not a lot, but it's a start.
Let's start looking in the next area.
I actually not spent any money on this game. I've completely done it without spending any money. Cause yeah, same reason. If I spent so much money on Genshin Impact, I feel guilty spending more money on a game that's pretty much the same. I mean, MiHoYo's getting a lot of my money anyway. They don't need more. Hey. Oh,
Gale force.
Just a scratch.
Barely felt it.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
To the class.
damn it.
You won't get away.
Looks like we rescued all the robots in this area too. This is taking longer than I imagined. At this pace, it'll take us the entire day to fix all these robots.
Is it really necessary to find all the parts?
I get what you're saying, but... Alright, I give up. That sculpture has dozens of individual parts. There's no way we'll recover them all at this rate. We just need enough parts to put it back together. As for the rest, I'll have replacements made.
Wow.
But you have to promise to keep this a secret. You too, Clara.
Don't worry. I'll keep your plan super secret, Miss Payla.
Thanks, Clara. Let's get on to the next area then.
So, Fel, what 5-star character did you get? Like your first one, if you've got one yet. Besides the main character, obviously. Are you the person I'm fighting?
Shh. Keep your voices down. It's a big one.
Can you say that again?
Oh, poor little Grizzly. There must be a lot of sculpture parts jammed inside. Let's go give him a checkup.
Repair. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Hardly a cons.
Phew. All finished. This robot will reboot on its own after a while. Let's leave him be. Miss Payla, here's all the sculpture pieces I found.
Good work, Clara. Let's see here. we still don't have anywhere near enough.
Want to keep on fixing robots? I'm ready to help.
Do we have any other choice? I am starting to feel a little worn out, though.
We haven't fought that many battles. Come on,
I
Kayla.
know. How about we go talk to Mr. Svarog? He might not be able to round up the robots, but I'm sure he'll have some good ideas.
I've never met Svarog before. I heard he's not easy to get along with.
Don't worry. Mr. Svarog has warmed up to guests a lot more now. I'll explain the whole situation to him. Here, this way.
Teleport, please. This way.
Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children? That's not usually like him. I wonder what's going on.
Clara, you have returned, and you have brought with you the Outsider and Querying Database. Silvermane Guard Intelligence Officer Pelageya Sergeyevna, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Svarog.
Hey! Big Sis Clara's back!
Big Sis Clara. Hello.
What brings you two here today?
These two young humans found a suspicious batch of components. They wish to deliver them to me to earn my appreciation. However, the origin of these components is unknown, and they have no practical utility. It is difficult to ascertain their value.
Suspicious components? Can we have a look at them?
As you wish.
You and Pela check out the parts collected by the children. How convenient.
Sure enough, these parts are from the museum's sculpture.
They found way more parts than we did.
Yep, we were outdone by a couple of kids. Kind of embarrassing when you think about it.
Me and my sister were playing outside. We heard some grown-ups talking about what they were going to do with the parts. It seemed suspicious. They were acting a little sneaky. We hid in the shadows and waited until we heard them snoring.
And then we quietly dragged away the boxes with the parts in and gave them to Mr. Svarog. That was really risky behavior. If those grown-ups had woken up, things could have gotten really dangerous for you two.
They would have strangled you.
We were just trying to help. Oh, what? Don't cry. Listen. These parts don't belong to Mr. Svarog, but you two were still a big help to us.
They would have killed the shit out of you. Quick, Svarog, say something nice.
I am unable to determine the logic behind this series of events, but if you insist. Excellent job, little girl.
See? I told you Mr. Svarog had warmed up to guests.
Really? So, we were a big help, weren't we?
Awesome!
They would have made you you're their slaves.
With these parts, we should have enough to put the sculpture back together. More or less. This isn't good. If what those kids said is true, then the museum thieves have operatives working in the settlement. Now I'll get in touch with the Wildfire and the Silvermane guards right away, and have them investigate the matter thoroughly. But for now, let's take the parts we have back to the museum, or we'll be here all night.
Alright. Let's make our way back then. Suppose. Can't just teleport directly there? No. Ugh, bleh, bleh.
Another busy day ahead of us?
Time to do some more management stuff. Let's build this art piece back and open up the industrial section of this museum. Gotta put it back. You and Pela work strenuously to reassemble gears and wisdom.
If I'd known how much work this was going to be, I would have enlisted more help. But see the final product for yourself. Not too shabby, is it?
How different is it from the original? Putting it back together was really fun. Let's tear it down and do it again.
You want to know what happens to people who vandalize exhibits? I call the Silvermane guards, and they carry you away.
Oh no!
Take a look. As long as you don't pull out the blueprints and spend dozens of hours comparing, this version is virtually indistinguishable from the original. Excellent work.
You're welcome.
With Gears and Wisdom back, the Industrial Hall can reopen to the public. If you're still interested in managing the museum, why don't you go talk to Miss Eris about opening up the Industrial Hall? In the meantime, I'll follow up on the exhibit theft case. I wonder if any new clues were found over in Svalrog's domain. I'll let you know if we get any new leads. I have a hunch that we're close to uncovering the culprit behind the curtain.
Oh, we got Clara. Yes. Sweet. Oh my god, 50k! Whew. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get back in this bitch. Told her to survive, complete one thing. I got Perkins as well. Oh, sweet. Okay. Ka-ching. Alright. Upgrade the industrial hold all of 4 and complete 1 round. Alright. You got it. Do I have enough? Okay. Alright, let's see who I can put in there. Let's put Clara in there and Perkins, I guess. Actually, they do really well to boost that up. Okay. Oh, boom. Actually, let's do Peak instead. Oh, no, it's not enough, actually. Gilbert. There we go. Alright. Alright, and okay, so he needs more educational value and more visitor appeal. Boom, perfect. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I can now recruit Natasha. Alright, let's go do it, I guess. Geez, I only have 1 day and I'm already back out getting more people.
Another busy day ahead of us?
Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? You mean the Belobog History and Culture Museum? I didn't realize it was opening back up again. Come to think of it, when I was young, I used to profess to my foster parents about going there all the time. I never thought such a day would come. So then, how do I become a volunteer? I'd love to help out, but surely there's an application form of some sort to fill out. Yeah, here's your application form. Application form for volunteer guides. It does look very official. I'll go ahead and fill this out then. Just give me a moment. And done. Jesus. Alright, well. Alright, application form. Name Natasha. Graduated from Belobog College of Medicine and entered the Belobog Charis Hospital as resident. Joined the Belobog Scientific Expeditionary Team as team physician. Entered the Silvermane Guard Field Hospital as a member of the emergency medical team in the logistics department. After completing the required residency, returned to Belobog Underworld and opened an orphanage in Rivet Town. Opened a clinic in Boulder Town, the Belobog Underworld, and assisted Wildfire in maintaining stability and providing medical care. Special skills are diagnosis and treatment of common diseases, as well as a drug prescription. Caring for children. Best for children under 12. Okay. All done. Where do I submit the application? Give it to Miss Eris at the museum reception. Miss Harris, got it. Once I've settled everything, I'll be off. But could I please ask you to accompany me to the museum? With you looking after me, I don't think I could run into any trouble. Of course, let's go. Thank you, Yutu. Then let's go. Teleport. Well, wait, you're supposed to walk me there. Oh, well.
Another busy day ahead of us?
At least that one was kind of simple.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
I didn't expect things to look like this inside. What a magnificent museum. Now then, Miss Harris, right? I heard the volunteer guide applications need to be submitted to you. Hello! I'll pass your resume on to Miss Payla right away. Cleveland Ford has been running... Oh, Cleveland Ford has been running surprisingly efficiently recently. You two, can you stay on with me a little longer? It's Miss Natasha. Long time no see. Indeed. Good to see you again, Miss Payla. You two know each other? That's right. When the overworld and underworld were reconnected, I was in charge of contacting everyone in Wildfire. At that time, it was Miss Natasha who took care of me. You're too kind. So then, what's the next step in the application process? Next up, we need to conduct a quick interview, but don't worry, it's just a formality. We don't ask too many questions. You two, since you're assistant assessor of the interview, we'll begin when you're ready. And now you're back, you two. Can we begin the interview now? Let's begin. Alright, let's get started then, Miss Natasha. Ask away. I'll answer everything to the best of my knowledge. Thank you. Then let's begin with the names column. The name column. Now this question actually has nothing to do with the requirements to become a volunteer guide, but I just want to ask out of curiosity. I notice here that Miss Natasha has only written a given name here, but not any surname. May I ask what provoked that? Oops, as expected of a Silvermane intelligence officer, you don't miss a thing. Indeed, so what happened to the surname? Do you remember what that whole Blizzard immunity thing I told you about by personal experience back then? Wow, it actually was referencing the character quest I did. If you don't remember, it won't hurt to go over it again. Actually, the answer is very simple. Ever since I was a child, I've never met my parents, and I don't remember the surname they passed down to me. The Harrowers had taken me in, but they didn't ask me to take their surname. They just hoped that I could be myself, and not just a footnote of some family line. I never cared too much about the matter. Harrower, wasn't that the surname of the old director of Cheris Hospital? I don't think you know him. He retired long before you were even born. Well, he's a famous figure in Belobog's history. Sorry, I never expected Miss Natasha to have such a colorful background. Such a precious family story. Thanks for sharing. That's okay. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Miss Payla, shall we continue? Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's continue. But having said that, your resume is beautifully written. Both your character and ability are beyond reproach. Once you've gone through the standard training, you'll be a shoo-in for this position. You flattering me. It really has nothing to do with inquire about, but then it's okay if you want... No. If you really have nothing else to inquire about, then it's okay if you want to hear about my past. You two are free to ask questions. Thank you very much, Miss Natasha, but I'll have to think about it. Do you have any questions to ask? Oh, God. Shit. Alright. Yevgeny and Vanessa Harrower. They might just be the most renowned couple among Belobog surgeons. Of course, they were also my foster parents. Do you still remember you two? Back during those Blizzard immunity days when you and I met Vanessa, my adoptive mother. My adoptive father was the leading surgeon in all of Belobog. He devoted his life to Cheris Hospital. Mom was better at theoretical research. She stayed at their medical school leading the project team in their academic research. The Harrowers are great people. I was so impacted by them that I took up medicine myself. Tell you more about the Scientific Expeditionary Team. Before Supreme Guardian Kokoli took office, the architects had never suspended exploration beyond the outer walls, and the Scientific Expeditionary Team was entrusted with this dangerous task. This expeditionary team consisted of a group of curious researchers and explorers who had volunteered to discover a world beyond Belobog, trying to find another home for our people. I joined their ranks in order to get my credentials and became the expeditionary team's accompanying doctor. However, that was this very year in which the great explorer Pena passed away. I never expected you to have met my mom. I'm sorry, Miss Pena. We tried everything we could, but there really was nothing we could do. I understand, Miss Natasha. Let bygones be bygones. Tell me more about the field hospitals. Field hospitals. I guess Miss Payla knows more about those than I do. Well, then let me explain. Field hospitals fall under the Silvermane Guard's logistics department and are mainly responsible for providing on-the-spot medical care for those wounded in battle. But they're also often available for the masses too. I remember before Madame Coley took office, the Silvermane Guards were still focused on defense. Back then, field treatment hospitals were pretty much just the same as normal hospitals, right? You're right. Back then, we rarely received expeditionary, god damn that fucking word, orders and mostly treated normal citizens, which wasn't really different from doing an internship at Sheriff's Hospital. God, everyone speaks like a linguistics expert. Fuck's sake. But after Madame Kokoi took office, the fighting intensified and field hospitals were under more stress, but by that time I already returned to the underworld. Sometimes when I think about things carefully, I feel I'm no different than a soldier deserting the army. Tell you more about Rivertown's orphanage. After I got back from the underworld, I spent all my time running around treating patients and looking after the children in the orphanage. The clinic nursery was really just another name for an orphanage. But I think you must have heard what happened later. Rivertown became infected by the fragmentum and we had no choice but to leave for Boulder Town. Losing the big old estate house in Rivertown left the clinic nursery in a real predicament, but unfortunately the kids didn't mind the transition at all. For them, having food to eat, clothes on the backs of the friends to play with was all they needed in life. They had no way of longing for anything more because they come from the underworld. They'd never known any other kind of world. But that's not the case for me. I will do everything I can to give them the best living conditions possible, to help them grow up to be upright, kind, and happy people. Because they deserve such a future. That is why I've been running the clinic nursery in the clinic, and it's just why I joined Wildfire. Alright, I don't have any questions. If that's so, then please allow me to ask you one more thing. Miss Natasha, what is your reason for wanting to be a volunteer guide? Oh, I'm afraid it's nothing lofty. Maybe I'm just fulfilling a childhood dream? Also, I want to retell what I see here to the kids who couldn't make it to the overworld. They would love to hear about it. I understand. Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's call it a day then. I'll announce the results now. Congratulations, Miss Natasha. It's a pleasure to be able to work with you again. The pleasure is mine too. I hope to see you at the museum again in the future as well, you two. Good work today, you two. I'll help Miss Natasha finish getting all signed up. See you later. Alright. And I get the automaton control terminal. Alright. You again, you two. You're just in time. The museum workshop has just received a batch of artifacts that need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over and talk to Boris. It's his area of expertise and he'll fill you in with exactly what needs to be done. Huh, I was just wondering when you'd be in. Come on then, let's get to it. Alright. Boop boop. Yeah. Oh, I see. What the fuck? There you go.
Hardly a concern.
Jeez, that took me a second.
Not too bad, thanks to you. This batch of relics has been all restored ahead of schedule. I'm off to touch base with Old Dad about exhibiting them. Don't forget to come back to the exhibition hall when you get the chance to check out the fruits of your labor.
It's genuine article. Automaton control terminal for operating automatons. An operational terminal cabinet of an automaton. It's directly connected to the complex systems of the automated soldiers. Automatons are all automated, so not many people know how to operate and maintain this thing. Okay. Back into it. New assistants. Let's go and buy them immediately. Ah, shit. Upgrade General Hall interior to level 7. Hmm. Also, I'll do a couple rounds because I need money anyway, so. Or whatever this shit is. Or Vita score. Alright. Damn, I always do that. Okay, he just kills it on the top two stats. Alright, there we go. Oh, Miss Eris thinks we can bring in more visitors from both the overworld and underworld by placing promotional materials on the streets. If your plan gets the green light, the development fund of same during the next 3 business days will increase by 15%. Sure, why not? Yay. Alright. Is that Gears of Wisdom? Finally, I get to see the real deal. Oil painting with the panorama of the Great Mine. Okay, let's go get that real quick. Hi there, you two. You need to collect the Bellabog landscape paintings again, right? Let me check which paintings are still missing. Got it. This time I'll have to task with a trip to the Great Mine. Unless I'm mistaken, that's where Rabini should be. Also, here's the fee we settled on. Please pass it on for me. Behold, the impoverished laborer smashing open a solid rock. Beneath his mighty hammer, natural sparks spurt forth. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't paint anymore. I wish I had some stone-grilled alms. Here you go, some stone-grilled alms. I actually have that. Oh, that smell. Isn't this a stone-grilled alm? Rabini ravenously wolfs down an entire stone-grilled alm. Aw, it may look weird, but the taste is just unbeatable. Thank you, oh kind-hearted stranger. Thanks to you, I can feel my artistic inspiration surging up like fountains outside the museum. Huh, something seems really familiar about you. Oh, forget it. Probably nothing. My name's Rabini, and I'm currently racking out my brains about what to draw as an exhibit for the Bellabog History and Culture Museum. Next up, I, Rabini, will add the finishing touches to this landscape painting depicting the Great Mine. I beseech you to bear witness. And so, it is done. I shall name this painting The Laborers. Great name! Haha, great minds think alike. I'm going to personally send this painting to the museum. It's time for all the people of Bellabog to enjoy this powerful artwork. Until next time, kind one, if you're still interested in the painting, go check it out in the museum. Oh, so if you do it correctly, you don't end up paying him. Looks like I can pick up another chip from this. Thanks. Alright. So I did fuck up the first one. Oopsies.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Zeros, can you hear me? I know you're in VR. I'm watching you. Really? That was much faster than anticipated. Let me have a look-see. Oh yeah, she's improved. Thanks for the hard work you've done after arranging the exhibit. Yay! An oil painting with a panoramic view of the grapevine by the painter Rabini. Alright. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. New assistants. My favorite. Buy them all. Oh, Eric is here now. Okay. So... Wallace. Upgrade General Hall exterior to level 11. Bing. New suitable volunteer. Recruit Hook. Alright. Yeah, my least favorite.
Another busy day ahead of us?
Bargain bin Clee over here.
Another peaceful day in Boulder Town. Huh? It's all thanks to us moles.
Great Hook is certainly in high spirits.
I'm the boss of the moles without reason. Oh, if it's the honorary member of the moles, you two. The impudence. Ignoring the presence of the pitch dark Hook the Great, but I'm in a good mood today, so you're off the hook. No pun intended. How can I help you, honorary member?
Are you interested in volunteering at the museum?
Museum? Volunteering? What's that? Oh, oops. Wow, sounds like the perfect place for moles big adventure. If that's so, dear honorary member, let's go. Let's go in this museum.
Museum.
Yeah, that's the one, the museum. I want to go and be a volunteer.
It's volunteer.
Yeah, that's the one, a volunteer. Alright, let's go, I can't wait.
Before we go, you have to fill out an application form.
Application form? What's that? Show it to me.
You have the application form to Hook.
So all to do is just write things in here? Too easy, what's this? Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Keep peace in Boulder Town. The most great adventure. Beat up baddies. I got it down in no time at all. Now you can take me to the museum, right? I remember.
That's right, that's good.
Let's go about volunteers.
Actually, probably should have looked at the resume. Oh, well.
Another busy day ahead of us?
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Wow, it's so big in here. It feels like it's like 10 clinics put together. What happens next? Don't tell me you already started playing volunteers.
Miss Harris, here's a resume.
Hello, you two. I see you got this company of lovely kids today. I'm not a kid. I'm Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Are you here to be a volunteer guide too? I'll have Payla look at your resume. Please wait here. Oh. Here I begin. Mr. U2, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Hey, aren't you Clara, one of our honorary members? Are you here to be a volunteer too?
Well, why are you here? Where's Payla?
Payla asked me to help conduct the interview today.
Oh, thanks, Clara.
It's no problem. I'm glad to be able to help Ayla out. Anyway, let's head over to the lounge first. The interview will be held there. By the way, Payla has appointed Mr. U2 and assistant as master of the interview. So this is going to take up some time, Mr. U2. That's fine, I'd love to help. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. U2. Let's get started. Well, let's start the interview when you're ready, Mr. U2. We'll wait for you here. Oh, I'm not sure what it's all about. I'll wait for you with Clara. Oh, Mr. U2's here. Are you ready? Let's begin. Great, let's do it. Let's fucking go. So what exactly is this interview? Can't I just become that volunteer directly? I'm not so sure about it either. According to Paley, the interview is a way to find out whether a person is suitable for a job through a face-to-face conversation. So that's just chatting, right? That's great. Not exactly. Take it easy, Clara. I fully understand what an interview is all about. Let's get started. Clara, don't be nervous. Okay, I'm fine. It doesn't feel right for me to say this. Anyway, I'll start asking questions about your resume. Are you ready? Wait a minute, Clara. Even though we're in the overworld, you still address me properly as Pet Stark Hook the Great. Huh. Hook the Great is right. Mr. Yutuk, even you are tripping in. Seems like you're a little nervous. I'll take over this interview from here. Uh-oh. Please listen to the questions carefully, Clara. Question 1. Why do you want to be a volunteer guide at the museum? Well, what should I do, Mr. Yutu? You should try to take back control of the interview. Mr. Yutu's right. I should think of a way. Don't nurture her training thought, Honor, remember? What if Clara gets even more nervous? Take it easy, Clara. Just answer truthfully. And don't be scared. We're just having a casual conversation here. Okay then. In fact, it's because I helped Payla and Mr. Yutu to solve the missing exhibits case before. Payla recognized my ability, so she suggested I work as a volunteer guide here. As leader of the moles, I didn't even know about this. I neglected my responsibilities. Anyway, this case directly manifests your talent. Since you were able to find the missing exhibits, I'm sure you'll be able to ace as volunteer guide. Now, the next question. Are you aware of the duties of volunteer guide? Well... Please share what you know. I'm sure that you know more than Crook the Great. Exactly. Just say whatever you want to share, Clara. Hold on, YouTube. What you said just didn't sound right to me. The duties of volunteer guide. Let me think. Firstly, I should respond to the questions and needs of visitors promptly and help everyone to understand the museum and the exhibits. Secondly, I should take care of the exhibits and other public properties, as well as maintain the cleanliness of the exhibition hall. Thirdly... Well, that's a brilliant answer. I don't think you have to elaborate any further. Thank you. Oh, sorry. It should be Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Why did you thank her? Sorry, I just blurted it out. Now the next question. What will the next question be? She said there's no going... No, she said there's no going back now. Well, let's call it a day. I'll announce the result now. Congratulations, Clara. I believe you'll make a perfect volunteer guide. I'm already a volunteer. Does that even matter? With help of the moles, the museum will soon be teeming with life. Well, you're right in a sense. Mr. U2, I'll take Hook with me to prepare her for the job. Thanks for being with us during the interview. It's no big deal. Anyway, thanks for your help, Mr. U2. Please swing by if you are free. Remember to visit us, remember? Clara and I will wait for you.
Oh, that's bizarre. Alright. Alright, so I need to get to General Hall Exterior 11. Open there. If I do this, I will bail. Alright. So can I put Hook in there? Oh yeah, she's way better than Fedora. Okay. Educational value suffering still. Okay. I need to go to the industrial hall because I just now lost that, so... Shit. Hmm. I'm just gonna have to be forced another day. Yay, 30. La da 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 da. I did it! I get Wallace now. He's actually really damn good. Holy crap. Okay. With all expedition complete 1 round of management. Okay, it's already like that then. Damn. Yeah, I won't be able to do it. It's fine. Oil painting in the Golden Theater. Welcome back, Utu. You're here to collect the Bellabog landscape paintings, right? Let me check which paintings are still missing. This time the location is Golden Theater. Ravini should be painting over there. Oh yes, that's right. Don't forget the fee. Here you go. Pass down to Ravini. Oh. I'm out of tune and my throat is hoarse. But at least, nobody can harmonize with me. Oh, hello there, citizen. Huh? Something seems really familiar about you. I must be wrong there. I'm sorry, as you can see, I'm definitely painting here, but I'm no art dealer. If you want to buy something, I'm afraid you'll have to try it elsewhere. What I want to buy is one of your paintings. No way, the artwork here has been commissioned by Bellabog History and Culture Museum. It's a commission, get it? That means so long as you pay enough, it can be your commission. As for the price of this one, 12,000 credits will do. You should pump it up a little if you're really sincere about things. Otherwise, why would I turn it and contract the museum? Right. That's too much. I want it cheaper. What's wrong with you? There's no such thing as a free lunch out here. If you do that, I'll have to keep putting up the price. It's 14,000 credits now. Take it or leave it. Oh, shit. Fine. I take you for a miser and never thought you'd actually be so generous. In any case, the painting's yours now. As for the same, I haven't settled on one yet. Seeing as it's yours now, you can name it whatever you like. Now then, I'll have to figure out a way to put together another painting before my deadline. Hey, meet again, stranger. Well, shit. Yes. Alright. Oh, let me see. He's pretty darn good. He hasn't given his painting a name yet, you two. You put in the miles running after this one for the museum. The honor of naming it should belong to you. What do you think this painting should be titled? Can't tell what this is. Galliar's Golden Sound. Oh, as expected. Who knew the people would still remember the name of our theater's first ever director? She did say, if the world was forged in cold silver, then it shall be challenged by the molten gold known as music. Not bad, I love this name. So be it. Good work, you two. Now it's ready to be displayed. Thanks, Serval. Hey, is this you two? Why are you here? Are you here to get my signature as well? Volunteer tour guide. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just everyone's so excited, I can't hold on any longer. It's people holding back the passion, you know? Alright, put it up there. Snap it up. Oil painting in the Golden Theater by Painter Rabini. Galliar's Golden Sound by Rabini, a paragon of the nomadism movement, enlivening the shimmering Golden Theater with the blue sky as the background. You don't recall the Golden Theater's dome being as full as it was portrayed in the picture. Perhaps this is what they call artistic license. I like this one. The Laborers by Rabini, a paragon of the nomadism movement, depicts the scenery of a great mine. Seeing this picture might cause the overworlders to harbor an impractical, romanticized notion of the dusty mines. Actually, I don't think I looked at this one either. I actually can't investigate this. Oh, I can. Gear-themed sculpture named Gears and Wisdom. But why Gears and Wisdom, not Gears and some other things? Then again, being that it elicits a reflection and thoughts, calling it Wisdom doesn't seem to be too far-fetched. A poster for Belobog's machinery manufacturing industry, but this is a replica. Looking at the leaden stones and the heavy machinery depicted on the canvas, you feel like you were transported back to that era when almost everything was made of steel. A work of photography that captures the Everwinter monument erected on Belobog Plaza. A certain intelligence officer has introduced the monument's design concept. It doesn't matter if you forget, because even if no one introduces it, a good piece of art can convey the value it contains by its own virtue. A series of posters from the underworld. They look old. Why would they appear here? You can't say for sure. A work of photography that captures the bridge of the Great Mine. The cold, hard steel bridge and the cliff look a little bleak, but the miners hold them in great affection. It is the path leading home to the miners. A civilian projector, cruder than the one on loan from the Golden Theater. Looks like a prop in the film, but it really is to show movies. Blah, blah, blah. A simple sewing machine. In Belobog, you can always buy clothing that fits you anywhere, but not even the most extravagant clothing is comparable to a piece woven with the sewing machine specifically for you. Captures the energy hub of the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. You remember using much effort to get close to the giant steel ball. Fortunately, that poor fool always carries the all-important key. Bronze wall model automobile that can be seen all over the city. It is manufactured by Rada Motors. This model has been famous for its high build quality and affordable price. Rada Motors sales always tops the charts, so much so they have only released this one civilian model so far. A beacon model automobile, and is limited edition automobile manufactured by Rata Motors. Rumor has it the car is a part of a Supreme Guardian Aliena's personal collection, but a certain rich person treats it like it's worthless. Hopefully that means Bellabog's economic growth has been booming for the past 700 years. The Lantern model automobile is mostly used as a rented ride vehicle. However, a vast majority of Bellabog citizens chose to commute by tram. Taxicab's high price would stop most people in their tracks. Another projector? Exquisite projector, a generous loan from the Golden Theater. In the past 700 years, the projector has never shown any films. Due to lack of copying and filming basics, the film industry only exists in name. A set of old medical cabinets. These are terminal equipment for mining machinery. In Bellabog, simple mining machinery usually comes with a complicated terminal equipment. However, their existence is not there to simplify operations, but to provide a space for mechanics to show off their skills. Work of photography, scenery of the Furnace Core Research Station. The research station of yesteryear has become Svarog and the girls' home. Why are they always outside and never go inside? Good question. An elaborate sewing machine. For freezing world, textiles that bring warmth have an inherent meaning of preservation. The Geomera veins and Great Mine. The massive mineral vein is like an underground sun buried in stone. It has illuminated the mines, the streets, and both the overworld and underworld, and the entirety of Bellabog. Display screen for the certain model that has been discontinued. An antique. Although it is antique, it is not technologically backward compared to today's products. The Everwinter City consumers seem to be very tolerant of unoriginal manufacturers. A huge Geomera radiator is a heating device that can be seen everywhere on the streets of Bellabog. You feel warmth swirling around your torso. If the surface of the planet can be covered with heating devices like this, the eternal freeze might really be dispelled. A piece of concept art. It records the iterative process of the sculpture Gears and Wisdom. Here's a life pro tip this concept art can teach you. Often you'll just have to scramble and grind your wits like this set of gears until you manage to ascertain the true intent of the requester. An advertisement illustration of John Peake's Choice Brand Sewing Machine, but this is a replica. John Peake's Choice Brand Sewing Machines are an important symbol of the shift towards a blight industry in the Bellabog, which is why this is posted here. Work of photography that captures the Stellaron imprisonment device on top of Everwinter Hill. Imprisoned aside as a calamity descended from the sky, the future of Bellabog, and the enduring nightmare of a Supreme Guardian. The Bellabogian cable car. With your effort, the cable car restored the service after a decade of collected dust. It travels between the overworld and underworld ceaselessly, and its rundown cable protecting the long segregated people of Bellabog. The Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the edge of Bellabog. The citizenry may not have known, but the intricate road networks and mechanical obstacles are placed all over the premises. Do Silvermane Guards not get lost? What's this one? Series of posts from the world. They look old. Does this museum not have any other more suitable exhibits? Did I unlock the interior? I thought I did. Can't actually look at a map of this place for some reason. I thought I unlocked something. That's the industrial side. So what is this? Oh, right. There's just 3 sections, but it's weird that I can't see the interior section, whatever that was. Unless this is it. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, it is just that room that I was in. Okay. Alright guys, actually I'll be right back 1 second. Just give me a tiny break. Alright, I'm back. Hello guys. Alright, am I good in control? Alright. Start. No, oh, I actually completed all my operational objectives, so just get whatever's cheapest, I guess. Okay, I always do that. Opportunity makes the thief part 3. Alright.
Good to see you again. I've heard from Miss Eris that under your superb management, the museum is on the verge of regaining the thriving crowds of its heyday. If the momentum continues, and if the History Culture Hall can reopen on schedule, the museum's complete revival is surely just around the corner.
What we're missing this time?
So... you guessed it already. I'm afraid there's been another theft. Like the previous cases, a valuable item was stolen from our exhibit. This time in the History Culture Hall. The item in question has a connection to you.
Was it my weapon? Here, I'll give it to you right now.
That won't be necessary. We've already made a high-quality replica. It'll be easier to explain once we're actually in the History Culture Hall. Why don't I take you there now? With an exhibit like this, all Belabagians will know your story. You can probably guess from the name that the History Culture Hall houses artifacts, replicas, and documents that are of great historical significance to Belobog. Every passing day, we Belabagians must continue to endure the city's harsh environment. The trials and experiences of our ancestors serve as a reminder that the path of survival belongs to every generation of our people. Every child in Belobog should visit this exhibit at least once. No, once isn't nearly enough. This is the item in question. This projector is a limited edition version, custom made for the museum. The only one of its kind in the whole of Belobog. It can produce images with a resolution up to... oh, Sorry, I'm doing my tour guide thing again. I'm sure someone as well traveled as yourself has seen much fancier equipment than this.
So broken, not stolen. That's Serval.
Oh, that's not the issue. The issue isn't the projector, but the microfilm that goes into it. It's the most crucial piece of this exhibit, and it was stolen. There were some very valuable images on that film, and we hadn't gotten around to making a backup. I must admit, the thieves chose a good target, and they were fast and efficient. Slide projection is a new addition to the museum. It was intended to be a surprise for visitors when the History Culture Hall reopened. If we don't recover the microfilm, the hall's opening will have to be postponed indefinitely. Some of the images stored on that film are related to you, Miss March 7th, and Master Dan Hong. The curators of the museum wanted to take this opportunity to tell the story of the Astral Express's visit to Belobog.
You did a secret photo shoot of us?
That's beside the point. Is that your phone?
Bronya. I had you back in Belobog again, you two. How have you been? Life's been fulfilling. Been busy lately, but it's been fulfilling. I heard about that. Thank you for taking the time to help us. Pella has already reported to me on matters regarding museum management and the recovery of valuable exhibits. Thanks to your efforts, progress has been made on these fronts. However, the artifact thief has not yet been apprehended, and they cannot allow to be roamed free any longer. If you have time, could you come to Kleepoth Fort for a visit? I want to discuss the follow-up investigation plans with you. I'll come with Pela. I'm with Pela right now. We'll go together. You're with Pela? Excellent. I'll be waiting in my office.
Was that a message from Lady Bronya? This theft case has been dragging on for too long. She must have decided to intervene. If she can delegate more resources to the investigation, that should help it move forward faster. No point in waiting around here then. Let's go pay Lady Bronya a visit.
Let's. Miss Pela. Please don't. When did you get here? I just got here. You not stand behind people so quietly like that. It's kind of creepy. What year was it now? Let's forget it. It's no time to take a break after all the work. Keep you company till then. What can I do for you? I'll leave you at work. Alright, let's get back to work too. Alright, didn't really mean to talk to her. Anyway. Here, that's what I was looking for. The wide desk before you belongs to the majestic ruler of this planet, the supreme guardian of Belobog. It looks distinguished, elegant, and well kept, just like its owner. Different people may have different reactions to face such a desk. Those who love order view it as a perfect masterpiece and leave filled with admiration, while those who love chaos lick their lips as they try to return to the lawless entropy of the universe, quickly finding reason enough for themselves. The Valiant reserve the right to rummage through this desk. So then, what kind of person are you? I am Chaos Incarnate. You felt this way ever since you were first glimpsed by the blemished one. It is an understandable idea. It's just that this morality system of Eurilo 6 doesn't approve of that kind of behavior. In other words, there's a price to pay for causing trouble at the Supreme Guardian's desk. Luckily, you've built up a record of good deeds and praise along the way. Surely this little slip-up won't bother you. Obviously not. Take one big step back here. There must be something precious hidden here. You can't miss out on whatever it is. Having convinced yourself, you begin with your work. Let's see what's in there then. First up is a cute flower pot scene here. Why is it a scene? Because you've seen this year-round. It's never wilted of lost leaves before. Just like a fake plant. To confirm the veracity of this hunt, you try to pinch one of the tender petals. Oh wow, some sap. Alright, it's not fake. I'm sorry. Let's see if there's anything else fun. Several beautifully bound books are on the desk. When nobody's looking, you crack one of them and browse through at random. Empty, empty, and still empty. Could these books merely be ornaments to show off the classy upbringing of their owner? You really thought there'd be some sort of top secret documents to Kleepoth Fort here? How boring. At least give me something to read. And let's take a look at what's in the closet. There's definitely something in the closet, or rather, there must be. Otherwise, why are you spending so much energy rummaging through these closets? It can't be to cause actual damage, right? So you reach out the candle of the closet that seemingly contains every single secret in all of Belobog. YouTube? Please stop that. There's nothing here, I promise you. You lift your head and stare straight into Bronya's eyes. This is bad. She must have found you out. You were snooping around her ages ago, but you didn't stop you because she cared. No wonder you always feel as though a burning gaze is fixed upon you. I'll turn a blind eye today, but I hope that you won't do this next time. Punish me, Lady Bronya! No need to make it weird. Don't worry, it's not as bad as you think. And this room is actually just where I receive guests, and my workspace is elsewhere, for the sake of security. After all, you're not the only one trying to rummage through the Supreme Guardian's desk. If it were anyone else, they'd be apprehended by the Silvermane Guards by now. I understand. I got nothing. What a lousy bargain. Now, I didn't expect to hear that. Yeah, that's right. It's good that you're here. I've got something for you. It's the receipt for high-tech protective gear, rumored to be brought on by visitors from beyond the sky before the eternal freeze. Unfortunately, with the resources and technology we have access to, we have yet to be able to reproduce it. You're always in danger during your travels, and this protective gear might just protect you. Just use it. Don't be hesitant about it. Oh, I actually got something out of it. Oh, cool. Okay. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's a blue. Okay, unlock. Increase defensive allowance by 50%. Enhance the max damage that can be stored by shield casting. That's actually not bad. Actually quite good. Alright, well.
Welcome. If I'm not mistaken, the two of you just rushed over here from the History and Culture Museum? I appreciate your coming here on such short notice. I should have gotten involved earlier, but I was tied up with other responsibilities. My apologies for letting you take on the investigation without proper support.
Lady Bronya, we never saw it like that.
There's no one else here, Pela. No need for such formality.
Okay, Miss Bronya.
I heard that you helped recover a number of valuable items for the museum, and that you've been running the museum as a part-time manager? Do you have any insights into this serial theft case?
Of course, behind this is one smooth criminal for sure.
Well, on that point, we can agree. In any case, this fiasco has been going on right under our noses for too long. Regardless of how cunning and talented the culprit may be, we must draw them out and demonstrate the resolve of the architects. I will issue an immediate directive to mobilize all on-duty Silvermane guards in the city to conduct a door-to-door investigation. You're familiar with many of the locals in the administrative district, right? If possible, I'd like you to head to the city center and see if they have any clues to offer us.
Understood. We'll head there at once, Miss Bronya. Guess you're stuck with me again for this assignment. Let's meet up at Fountain Plaza.
Is there anything else? There's very little on the desk, which usually means that the desk owner is about to leave the job. Right.
This place is an endless stream of people. Where do we start?
Let's interrogate them all one by one.
That won't do.
Okay.
Even a survey requires rigorous methodology, let alone an investigation. We can start with people we already know. I remember lots of folks like to relax around the plaza. Let's head there first.
Children of the Everwinter city, proud citizens of the preservation, hold your heads up high. Grind not against the mundane vulgarities of your everyday lives. Always remember, deep in your hearts, the teachings of the architects and the Supreme Guardian.
The man before you seems so engrossed in the elaborate speech performance that he doesn't seem to have noticed your arrival. Do you know anything about the stolen museum artifacts?
Oh, if it isn't the savior of Belobog, the Guardian's honored guest, child of the galaxy and stars. Welcome back to our eternally snow-covered yet forever beautiful winter metropolis.
Can you please answer the question we just asked?
I haven't heard of any stolen artifacts. These days, I'm too busy praising the grace of the preservation to be distracted by worldly matters. However, if your hearts are troubled by this affair, then I hope that Klepoth will bestow their blessings upon you both, and that you may soon find the evildoer who committed such a crime.
Thanks for your well wishes. Let's move on.
I remember you. Do you have any questions after reading the Scam Prevention Guide? Perhaps you've decided to join the Dark Blue Scam Victims Association?
Do you know anything about the stolen museum artifacts?
How could I not? Precious items from the History and Culture Museum have been stolen one after another, and the culprit remains at large, despite the Silvermane Guard's noblest efforts to track them down. I'll tell you the truth. I've been preparing to publicly accuse the person responsible for this whole thing for 2 days now.
Huh? Oh, wait. So you have incriminating evidence against the culprit?
Evidence? Who needs evidence? Let me tell you, there is only one person in all of Belobog who could do such a thing. That shameless blue-haired fraudster.
Oh.
You guys are here to investigate the case? Perfect. I'll give you a list of the culprit's scams, too.
Sorry, sir. Today we're only here to investigate the museum thefts. And we can't close the case without evidence. If you come across any reliable clues, please report them to an on-duty Silvermane guard. Let's get going.
Ready to sign the petition? Have any other questions?
Do you know anything about the stolen museum artifacts?
Ah, you mean the items that have been disappearing mysteriously from the History and Culture Museum? I heard tell. I wonder if they got their hands on the original manuscripts of Tale of the Winterlands.
Absolutely not. Don't worry, ma'am. I will protect those manuscripts with my life.
Oh, wow! That's a relief to hear. I didn't realize you were so passionate.
Sorry about that. Back to the topic at hand. Do you have any clues that could be linked to the theft of the museum's artifacts? Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
Well, let me think. The editorial department has been recruiting recently. The new editor-intern was scolded by the editor-in-chief a few times, and then... sorry. These are all everyday occurrences. I really don't know of any noteworthy clues. Maybe you could try asking the other people around here?
I see. Sorry for taking up your time. Let's move along then. Another half day gone. And nothing to show for it. Ugh. The culprit is still hiding in the shadows. Can't we find even one lead?
Ah, if it isn't Belobog's most adorable public servant, and the magnificent outsider, good day to you.
You know us?
Young lady, I have seen you on many occasions near the Everwinter monument teaching children the history of Belobog. Oh, I am truly in awe of your knowledge and patience.
Okay, thanks for the compliment, I guess. May I ask, with whom do we have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Wallace Cambridge Limestein, the 25th head of the Limestein family. I am honored to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am familiar with this outsider next to you. He often walks right past me without so much as a greeting.
Are you holding a grudge?
How could you say such a thing? I just want everyone to have a proper understanding of basic manners.
All right, we got it. Mr. Limestein, is there something you want to discuss with us?
As a matter of fact, I do. I noticed you two had been wandering around Executive Plaza for some time now, stopping to ask questions at every turn, so I surmised you were investigating something important. As it so happens, I witnessed a strange incident recently that left me quite puzzled. And after reflecting on it for a time, I decided it would be most appropriate to inform public officials.
This incident, is it related to the museum thefts?
I can't say for sure that it's directly related, but a friend of mine I no longer hear from used to frequent the museum and often talked about its exhibits with a group of us tea lovers.
So by no longer hear from, you mean you've been unable to get in touch with this friend of yours?
Precisely. His name is Norbert. We used to chat during lunch breaks in the lobby of the Goethe Hotel, along with a few other high-class individuals, of course. And one day, Norbert suddenly stopped showing up to our tea parties. It was as though he disappeared into thin air. I still remember the last thing he said to me. Limestein, listen to me. One must be ambitious in life. I'm gonna do something big for once.
Be ambitious in life? Do something big for once? Coming from the mouth of a wealthy gentleman, that sounded rather curious to me. This Norbert guy, do you know what his line of work was?
I'm not entirely sure. I never asked.
Some like a drinky buddy than a friend.
What a preposterous statement. You wouldn't understand. Friendship between gentlemen is as pure as water. We are all dignified people. Why bother with such trivial matters?
In the eyes of most people, there's a world of difference between trivial matters and a career. I have recorded all the clues you provided, Mr. Limestein. Thank you for putting your trust in the Silvermane Guards. We will keep you informed if there are any developments in the investigation.
No, I should be thanking you, young lady of the guards. Well then, if that's all, I shall take my leave.
I wonder if this friend of Mr. Wallace has anything to do with the museum thefts. That's enough detective work for today. Questioning more people would just be a waste of energy. Let's go report back to Lady Branya. Miss Branya, we're back.
Thank you both for your hard work. Did you find out anything in the administrative district?
We didn't find anything directly related to the museum thefts, but there was one thing worth noting.
Tell Barney about Walter's disappearing friend.
I see. It was the man from the Limestein family who provided the information. Norbert. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Please give me a moment to see if I can recall. I remember now. The Minister of Transportation, Noel, has a nephew named Norbert. I believe he's currently working in the municipal department as a transportation coordinator.
Remember, guess he comes from old money too?
Norbert's position is indeed an idle one. It's no wonder he has time to socialize with members of the Limestein family. If what Wallace said is right, then Norbert must have been missing for several days already. There must be someone who knows where he is, even if they want to keep the young man secret. They'll cough it up with the right kind of encouragement. Kyle, can I ask you a favor? I would like you to visit the residence of Mr. Noel and ask around regarding the whereabouts of Mr. Norbert.
Understood, Madam Guardian.
After some time, Kyle heads back to Fleetpath Fort.
Lady Branya, Miss Pela, I have returned.
You were quite expedient, Kyle. Did you find anything out from the Department of Transportation?
It took a little prodding, but a few of the more timid attendants started speaking up. They say that Mr. Norbert was indeed leaving at odd hours recently. Whenever someone would ask where he was headed, he'd mumble something about going to the shopping street to inspect the site. The attendants think he might have a love interest, someone he doesn't want his family to know about. They haven't mentioned anything to the Minister of Transportation.
Going out at unusual hours, the shopping street. Could it be? I have a request. I'd like the two of you to scout out Backwater Pass and see whether anything is happening there.
Does Norbert have anything to do with our investigation?
While the two of you were busy questioning people in the city, I received some tip-offs. One source said that suspicious people were recently seen sneaking around the Fragmentum corrosion zone, and that the Silvermane guards didn't prevent them from entering. Together with Norbert's mumblings about a shopping street, I think all these clues are pointing in one direction. So this Mr. Norbert could well be the museum thief we're looking for? We can't hold off a moment longer. Hurry! Let's go arrest that scoundrel! My apologies, I have a lot of business to attend to at present. I won't be joining you. Good luck recovering the stolen items. We can't delay a moment longer. We need to move now.
Let's head out. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go.
Something doesn't feel right. It's obviously an abandoned shopping street, but it also feels like people were here not too long ago. We must be cautious. Whether the culprit is Norbert or someone else, he certainly has no shortage of helpers. Shh! There are people talking inside. Let's see if we can hear them.
But sir, pretending to be a Silvermane guard is a serious crime.
Stop acting like a wimp. You think you can make a fortune with that kind of attitude? Don't overthink things. Just play your part. Today's password is roast the sausage, not the bread. You got that?
Got it, sir. Roast the sausage, not the bread.
Don't let anything in that doesn't know the password. Not even a fly. You got that?
Don't worry, Mr. Norbert. I understand.
So it is Norbert after all. And he's making his accomplice impersonate a Silvermane guard. The audacity. We found the culprit. Now we just have to catch him red-handed.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Freeze and victory!
One step closer to the stars.
Hey, you two! Don't move!
Okay.
Must be the accomplice. Let's think fast.
Say the password, or get out of here! This isn't any old shopping street, you know.
Roast the sausage, not the bread.
Huh? Yes, that's correct.
So, you're gonna let us in now? We need to talk to Mr. Norbert about some Important business-related matters.
Wait, did you just say Mr. Norbert? Who are you guys? This whole operation, the boss hasn't shown his face once. How could a couple of outsiders just walk in knowing his name?
Looks like our cover's blown.
Good job.
Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. This big diamond, it's all yours!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! We'll probably end up running into more of Norbert's goons up ahead. We should proceed with caution. Feeling lucky. A little something for everyone. Come on. My turn. Time to twirl. Good boy.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I told you they were sick. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Gotcha. Stay calm. Time to twirl. My turn. I told you they were sick. Look, it's Norbert again. Let's see what he's talking about this time.
And the film? Is it packed and ready to go?
Right here, boss. The buyer's arriving soon. Here, this way.
Very good, very good. Well done. Patience. Soon we will all be rich.
Film! Did you hear that? That film he mentioned must be the same one that was stolen from the museum. Why would someone from such a wealthy family do something like this for money? It's unbelievable. We have to find a way to stop this before they sell the film. Upgrade configured. A little something for everyone.
Could be.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Gotcha. Oh, come on.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Wait, don't make a move yet. We should take some pictures as evidence in case the culprit denies the charges. Your equipment probably has better specs than mine. I'll leave the picture taking to you. Feeling lucky. Upgrade configured. A little something for everyone. Norbert of the Cusper family, and everyone else here. Turn around and face me. Put your hands where I can see them.
What's going on? Who are you two?
Wallace says hi.
What's going on here, Norbert? Didn't you say your security was impenetrable?
Minions, I mean Silvermane guards! Get rid of these intruders immediately!
You've got a lot of nerve drawing your weapons in front of an intelligence officer of the Silvermane Guards. Come on, let's give these imposters a taste of justice! Please, and victory! Time to twirl!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Luke.
Stay close. Not a step back.
You won't get away.
Just give it up.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! There's no point in resisting, Mr. Norbert. Your accomplices have been subdued. There's nowhere to run. You had the audacity to tell your men to disguise themselves as Silvermane guards. I'll be interested to see what kind of sentence the adjudication panel gives you.
You... this isn't right! You have no evidence of wrongdoing! We're just here to...
Still in denial? Your secret dealings have been photographed. We have all the evidence we need. Is there anything else you want to say?
I knew I couldn't trust you hooligans. Even the simplest of sales was too much for you to handle.
Silvermane Guard Lady, I surrender! Take the microfilm back to the museum. I'm sorry. I only ask one thing. Please don't hand me over to my uncle. With Klepoth as my witness, Uncle would be so angry he'd turn me into a leather jacket!
That's not up to me. It was a difficult journey, but it had a happy ending. Not only did we manage to recover the microfilm, but we also caught the culprit behind the museum thefts. And that's something worth celebrating. However, I'm still a little confused. Mr. Norbert is wealthy and opportunistic, but how did he manage to find so many accomplices and organize such a large-scale smuggling operation? These questions can wait until the interrogation. As for you and me, our work ends here. Thanks for your efforts. Come on, let's take the microfilm back to the museum.
Okay.
It works! The slides play without a hitch. The microfilm is undamaged. Once the projector is restored, the History Culture Hall can reopen to the public. Then visitors can enjoy all three of the museum's most important exhibits. I want to thank you again, on behalf of all the museum staff and all of the citizens of Belobog. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid many of the exhibits in this museum would have been lost.
Another great accomplishment to my name.
That's for sure. And you know what? The way I see it, the museum's reopening is a very significant event, and worth remembering more than any other time in the past. A whole generation has grown up in the underworld in the last decade or so, and they never had the privilege of seeing these precious works of art and historical treasures. What you've done has helped bridge a huge gap for them. So, even if it seems small to you, you did a very great thing here. That's enough praise for now. Anyway, if you did want to continue working as a part-time manager and handle the daily operations of the History Culture Hall, I recommend talking to Miss Eris. It's not like we don't have any other suitable candidates for the position. Isn't it great you can help us with such an enjoyable job? Ah, and by the way, I'll keep you informed if we pry anything noteworthy out of that Mr. Norbert guy. See you later.
This is a projector. With it, the museum can project or display preset presentation content to help audience understand the history and culture of Belobog better. You can select and play the content you're interested in. Which object to select? Calamity and Stellaron. The crisp click, the content regarding Calamity and Stellaron appears on the wall of the museum. A velvety female narration accompanies the presentation. 700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky ignited our beautiful planet in the mind of the death of the Stellaron descended from outer space, heeded Alisa Rand's prayers and summoned the eternal freeze to repel all invaders. However, the power of the Stellaron was a blessing, it also a curse. I'm trying to quell the eternal freeze. Countless supreme guardians and researchers devoted their lives to understand how the extraterrestrial object works. They worked ceaselessly until the Stellaron was finally confined. The Seeker's persistence finally paid off as we embraced the bright future of a blizzardless world. The narration ends. Protector of all. With a crisp click, the content regarding the Protector of all appears on the wall of the museum. A velvety female narration accompanies the presentation. Since Belobog's foundation, each Supreme Guardian received the blessings of the Amber Lord, leading the citizens to move ahead under their protection. The 18th Supreme Guardian, Madame Collier, did battle alongside allies from beyond the sky and ended up sacrificing herself to eradicate the blizzard that ravaged our planet for nearly 1,000 years. They are undeniably the Iron Walls of Belobog. However, whilst the Silvermane Guards battled for our safety, the citizens of Belobog never gave up on their own struggles, and under the tall wall, beneath the stone disc, Belobogians held on tightly to hope and darkness and finally welcomed a future of freedom. With a crisp click, the content regarding the gaze upon the stars appears on the wall of the museum. A velvety female narration accompanies the presentation. It could be said that without the help of the trail-based trio, the Stellaron wouldn't be contained so successfully. They arrived at the Belobog mysterious train from the stars, this time visitors from outer space didn't bring forth the smog of war, but the light of hope. With their own abilities, they brought solace and aspiration back to the city. With their help, Belobogians were finally able to see the clear skies once again, and were inspired to revisit the boundless snow plains to explore a whole new world. They gave us selflessly, not asking for anything in return. After resolving the Stellaron crisis, they returned to the journey, becoming shooting stars, symbolizing blessings and hope aboard the cavalcade from outer space. Names of you two, March 7th and Dunhang. If you find yourselves missing the Tantalizers who brought Trailblazers brought salvation, look back and gaze. They might be traveling among the stars with wishes of the Everwinter city by the side. Alright. Look at that. A scale miniature of the Stellaron imprisonment device. It housed the reason the planet was plunged into calamity. Don't worry, it's just a model. It shouldn't cause you any auditory hallucinations. Problem. An ice sculpture, the Void Ranger from the Anti-Matter Legion. It was frozen some 800 years ago when the Eternal Freeze arrived. You don't understand the physical structure of these Void Rangers, but maybe these monsters are still alive, brainstorming a way to escape inside this solid ice. I said newspapers clippings in their appendices. This clipping is titled Brothers in Court, Goat Mansion Sealed Temporarily. I said newspaper clippings in their appendices. And a good news at sunrise for the Soul Warm Festival, a decisive victory at the Snow Plains Warfront. Halberds and firearms are standard Silvermane Guard weapons. Most museum goers don't know the power of these weapons. After all, if any, had the chance to witness and experience them. Oh, oopsies. Hold on. set of historical data about the Supreme Guardian Cyril the Fool. Cyril the Fool. Some say that Akavili's trailblaze journey is a journey that linked to the past, the present, and the future. As a trailblazer aboard the Astral Express, you accomplished this mission with distinction. Supreme Guardian Titania delivers an important speech. An ice sculpture of Void Ranger from the Antimatter. Oh. Oh no, it's a different one. It was some 800 years ago when the Eternal Freeze arrived. The fate of the Void Rangers is to be forgotten during their destruction. This particular one was immortalized as an exhibit, taking surprise looks to the public. That might be a form of fortune for its meager existence. Okay. Let's continue doing some managing, shall we? Hopefully I can get the rest of this done before I collapse. Oh my god. There's a lot of fucking service to get. Okay, General Hall Interior to level 9. Should probably get this up first. So new... darker ones. No? Wait, was one of these things can... The Findy! I can recruit Findy? It's kinda strange. Oh my god, it's so cute. Draws in the whole crowds. Oh, come on. Someone really die? You piece of shit. God damn it. The Bluetooth thing on this sucks. Alright, there we go. Boom. Hello, Ace. How are you? Oh, I need a drink. Oh, I had no drinks in here. They're all gone. I know. I drank all the drinks. Automaton spider model. Okay, let's give myself a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Since Ace has requested. I'll be right back, okay? Ugh. Okay. I have returned with drink. Good to your back. I have absolute confidence that you're the right person for this next job. This time around, I hope you can help us retrieve some data from the automaton spider. It's a simple job. Just take this recording device down to the underworld and get into a fight with the automaton spider. That's all. Automaton data from the underworld presumably is not classified, and so I'll leave this task in your capable hands. Yeah. Ah! Scared myself.
Rules are made to be broken.
Gotcha.
Yay! Data seems to have been recorded.
Fancy a coffee?
Don't get your clothes wet.
Stop telling me don't get my clothes. I'll wet my clothes as much as I want to. I'll drench my clothes if I have to. Great work. I'll pass that on to our data modeler. Later on, you'll be able to see a replica automaton over the industrial hall. Don't worry, they won't move around. Unless Boris has pulled another prank of his on us. Scale model of the automaton spider. Wait, look at this. Okay. Automaton of the model spider. In your experience, the automaton model is not safe. Hopefully it does not explode in this establishment. Ka-ching. Industrial Hall level 7. You got it. Mine mantle clock. Hey, Hook.
Well, it's an ordinary member of YouTube. Do you see any bad guys in the museum? If you have, you must tell Hook immediately. Hook and this Dickerton will chase the bad guys away to make sure the museum visitors have a good time.
What am I going to do? Oh, you too. Well, there's a cipher, so arise. We have several exhibits unknown from other departments, and they've all been broken. The problem is, if they can't be fixed, the museum will have to pay up with compensation. Boris is rushing repairs in the museum workshop right now. It's too much for one person to handle. Please, can you help him?
E.T., great. I'm desperate for help. This model is way out of date. I need to do some research. You take care of this first. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, that was right. Oh, my control. Oh, the controller disconnected again. I'm gonna rage. Like, ah! So dumb. Alright.
Hardly worth mentioning.
Hey, not too bad this. Respect. Thanks to you, that's pretty much done. Can this thing be used in real life scenarios? Hey, don't try to use the soul relic. If anything bad's happened to it, I'll lose my mind. In any case, good job. I'll go tell Don about this and put these things in the display cabinet. Huh? Genuine article, Mind Mantle Clockwork Broken. Age unknown. A classic desk clock made in the underworld. People use it to calculate time in the lightless underground. This clock is especially meaningful to miners. After all, Geomera will not be running out anytime soon, but precious rest time can never be replaced. History Culture Hall level 3. Isn't that already that? Yeah, okay. Automaton Hound model. You're back. I have absolute confidence that you're the right person for this next job. This time around, I hope you can help us retrieve some data from the Automaton Hound. We put in a request from the Silvermane God's Technology Division, but they shut us down. They said that data from Silvermane Automatons is top secret, so they're unwilling to let it be an exhibit in the museum. That's what I thought of you. I heard you made quite the name of yourself down in the underworld, and even that Svarog is willing to sing your praises. It's a simple job. Just take the recording device down to the underworld and get it to a fight with the Automaton Hound. That's all. Automaton data from the underworld presumably is not classified, and so I leave this task in capable hands. Huh? A fresh face? What have you come to our robot settlement for? I want some data from an automaton hound. Yeah, right, that's a pretty tall order. No way I'm heading over automaton data just to anybody. But then again, if you're willing to spar with my big baby, then I might just be willing to reconsider. How about it then? A fight? Or are you scared of my baby? Let's fight then, bring it on. Haha, good. Another chance for my sweetie to pick up some new combat data. Let's start.
Freeze and victory!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Shit. Now that's some precious data. Don't worry, my dear. I'll give you an upgrade. There's the previous automaton data for you. I ain't got no use for it anymore. You've earned it. See you later, brother. It seems to be been recorded.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Great work. I'll pass that on to our data model. Later on, you'll be able to see a replica automaton over in the industrial hall. Don't worry, they won't move around. Unless Boris pull another prank of his on us. I want to see it. I want to see it. Ba-da-da-da. Yay! Scale model of an automaton hound. An automaton of the model hound. In the mech pet circle, this is the most popular model just because it's modeled after a puppy. Looks like appearance is really important to merchandise. Oh, got new assistants. General Hall exterior to level 15. Oh, this will take a while. Level 15? Got that. Oh no, I had equipped something. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Oh, lost the antique desk lamp. Okay. Sure. Oh, it's actually not here. Oops. You get your tool just in time. The museum workshop has just received a batch of artifacts they need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over to Boris. Detective, see a video and exact blah 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 blah. It's the same shit over and over. I couldn't even bother to write unique lines of dialogue for these. Not too bad. Thanks to this batch of raspberries, start ahead of schedule. Fruits for your labor, blah blah blah. Put in this display case. Yay! It's a new article, General Mayor desk lamp from about 300 years ago. You two, thanks to you, all the exhibits in the General Hall have been recovered. Come and talk to me at the exhibit hall. Thanks to your help, the General Hall is filled with exhibits. Now visitors from all over Belobog will be able to understand the background of this city better. Is this thing real? This is awesome! Thanks for your hard work, you two. Here's your reward for you. A permanent table lamp. It is an important symbol of application of geomeric energy to everyday life. You must have noticed, in Belobog, everything from energy hubs to household electrical appliances use the same circuit system. Guest assistance? Oh, right. Oh, they're all pretty close. Just need a little bit of level up. Prosperous Glory. Oh, it keeps going, doesn't it? I thought that was the end of that. Okay.
in good spirits? The museum is packed these days. I've never seen it so full of visitors. You run a tight ship here. Still, it'd be nice if those kids would stop littering. It's barely lunchtime and I've already picked up 3 half-eaten packs of Snow White popping candy.
Kids these days.
I know, right? I'll teach them a lesson if I catch them in the act. That's for sure. By the way, you remember that Norbert guy we captured? The Silvermane guards have acquired new intel from him. I thought you might find it interesting. I always wondered, how did he, a rich kid with virtually no real-life experience, suddenly think of becoming a smuggler? There's no way someone like him could have come up with the idea of disassembling a sculpture and hiding the pieces inside robots. The result is just as I expected. After less than half a day of interrogation, he confessed everything. He admitted that a mysterious figure named Mr. Coldfeet persuaded him to target the museum exhibits. Mr. Coldfeet fooled Norbert into believing that many of the museum's artifacts were forcibly seized from private collectors by the Silvermane guards. He told him that true justice would be returning the artifacts to the people. Norbert probably didn't believe any of that nonsense. I think he just wanted to prove himself and add more to his fortune. Mr. Coldfeet not only introduced him to buyers, but also gave him advice, and only charged him a 30% consultant's fee. In the opinion of our young Mr. Norbert, the deal was too good to refuse.
You find Mr. Coldfeet?
That's what I wanted to discuss with you. Norbert said Mr. Coldfeet operates with extreme discretion and knows the Silvermane guards' every move like the back of his hand. If he catches wind about the slightest rumor in the city, he'll disappear without a trace. If what Mr. Norbert said is true, then our safest option is to send a civilian to try to reach out to Mr. Coldfeet and lure him out of his lair.
You want me to go and meet him?
You guessed it. Everyone agrees that there is no better candidate than you. Norbert says he usually communicates with Mr. Coldfeet through the door of a room in the Goethe Hotel. The usual agreed meeting time is right now. Take this as a final request from the Silvermane guards. Can you go to the Goethe Hotel to meet with this Mr. Coldfeet?
Alright, this quest will be the last thing I do before I stop for tonight. I'll have to finish this the next time, unfortunately. This is actually dragging on way longer than I thought. It always seems to turn out that way with this game. How's it, you two? Are you at the Goethe Hotel? Already outside the door. So efficient, as expected of you. Norbert said the secret signal was he sent with Mr. Coldfeet was 3 light knocks, then 2 heavy knocks. Now it's all up to you, Silver Tongue, you two. You can do it, I believe in you. The room remains unperturbed, and feel a chill breeze brush past your knees. If you stay any longer in this freezing hallway, you can soon return to Mr. Coldfeet yourself.
There's no response. Did I remember the wrong password?
Norbert, is that you?
In a low voice. Yes. Yes, it's me.
Oh, what took you so long? I was worried the Silvermane guards might have got to you. But you're not the type to turn someone in at first capture, right? Well, it's time for me to get on out of here. After all, we already made a nice little fortune on this trip, huh?
It's fucking what's his name? Come hell or high water, we shall forge the bonds of brotherly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you stop at a bar on the way over here? You know what we are? Accomplices. You know what that means? Partners in crime. You know what else that means? We're not friends. All right, enough chinwagging. So how much did the microfilm sell for?
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna have to make up an amount. Hope it's believable.
What? 500,000? No offense, kid, but I can't see you haggling that kind of number. Or maybe you... What kind of hotel is this anyway? No peepholes on the doors!
He's starting to suspect me. That's not good. I better think through the next question carefully before answering.
You know, I just realized there's something I forgot. Maybe you could help me remember. That Gears and Wisdom sculpture I told you to take apart and hide away? Can you remind me how many pieces it had?
It had 40 pieces, actually. I remember that number because I saw it in the quest log. You obviously answered wrong. Not a peep can be heard from Mr. Coldfeet. Uh-oh. Wouldn't it be a shame if the hero still on crisis, the Supreme Guard and his respected comrade-at-arms, let the prisoner slip away just because of a hotel door? There's only one choice left in front of you. Break down the door with a bang! Was I actually wrong about that? I thought it was 40. I could have sworn. I knew it was this guy. I could tell from the voice. Fucking Sampo. How's it going, Sampo?
Oh, I mean, if it isn't my valued client. What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Isn't it amazing how fate brings people together, huh? Our bridge of friendship could extend all the way to Everwinter Hill.
It's amazing no one suspected you.
Well, I mean, how could you? Your old buddy Sampo is a model citizen these days. You know the guards on sentry duty in the restricted zone? I deliver their breakfast every day. Okay. So, kinda cold out, huh? Man, this is getting uncomfortable. Okay, I have a proposal. I'm sure you're gonna find this very reasonable. Yeah, I made a few small fortunes in the artifact business lately, and I can give you 1/3 of my earnings. How about that, huh? In exchange, I only ask that you please don't tell the Silvermane guards about me. Just tell them you missed the culprit. You're a big hero. They won't give you a hard time about it, right? How's that sound, huh? 1/3 is a lot of money. Think about it. I would never dare to rip off a valued client such as yourself.
You think I can be bought? I don't need your money anyway.
Oh, how can you be so unaccommodating? That is not like you, brother. Oh. I knew the good times couldn't last, but I didn't think a valued client would bring them to a close. Oh, go ahead. Notify the authorities. I'd rather burn out than fade away.
I caught Mr. Coldfeet. He's Sampo. What? Sampo? I thought he'd turned over a new leaf, but... I'm coming over right now, you two. Wait for me where you are. Don't let him get away. You already got away. Sampo's vanished. No sign of hurried footsteps. No sign of a window or door opening.
I let him get away. Too late now. I'll have to wait for Pela to get here.
Wait in an empty room for a while.
I'm here. Where's the suspect?
He vanished into thin air.
I see. So he's just as cunning and crafty as ever. He fooled the Silvermane guards into thinking he'd changed. But we won't be falling for that act again anytime soon. This operation ends here. You've helped us enough already. Leave the rest to the Silvermane guards. Here, these rewards are for you. I hope they come in handy in the journey ahead. Oh, by the way, if you still want to help run the History and Culture Museum, Miss Eris and I are always happy to work with you. Speaking of which, Miss Eris was just looking for you. Why don't you go to the museum and talk to her?
Oh, hello. Thank you for all your help. Business at the museum is booming again. I haven't seen this many people here since I was a little girl. Oh, right! There's something I wanted to tell you. A man with blue hair came along and left a message. He asked me to pass it on to the manager of the museum. Here. I haven't read the content. Do you want to take a look?
To my dearest and most valued client, congratulations! Remember this day as the day you almost caught the great Mr. Coldfeet. So, how's museum manager life treating you? Just a little reminder, when it comes to working in museums, I'm quite the dab hand. What I mean to say is, if you're ever in need of a passionate and professional individual, one with an inside knowledge of museum security blind spots, I'm only a call away. Don't worry, my exhibit smuggling days are behind me.
No, you can actually use it. Nice. The museum has been restored with form glory. Thanks for your hard work, you two. Yay! 400,000. Alright. I guess that's it for that event. Well, I mean, there's like some rewards I can get. Let me just check it real quick. No, looks like there's one more tier to get to, but we'll do that next time because I am tired. So, and I'm out of time anyway. So, thank you all for joining me for another episode of Honkai Star Rail. We shall continue this later. We'll finish this up. See, I only have 6 days left to do this, so we'll probably do it maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or Thursday or something. So, some sort. There's another short stream. So. Yeah, that was fun. Alright, so we'll continue that next time. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't worry about Blasphemous. I am still playing that. I've almost gotten everything I needed to continue the DLC, so we will continue that as soon as I am ready. But until then, more Honkai stuff, maybe Dave the Diver, blah blah blah. I don't know. I'll just see what I feel like that day. Alright. Mwah. Goodbye. Fuck off. Ah.